Good morning. Today is, what is it? Is it Wednesday? Thursday? I'm a little lost today. There's personal dramas going on, so I'm having issues. Okay, so today is Wednesday, November 20th. The moon is in Virgo. That's intellectual, meticulous, industrial, responsible, efficient, and organized. Virgo is concerned with long-term security. The sign is also the perfectionist and the professional. They're reserved and cautious. The sixth house also has a lot to do with your health and service. Now, also today's the 20th. Mercury goes direct in Scorpio, and that happened 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago, Mercury goes direct in Scorpio, but careful now, we're still in the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, so there's still, this is actually the time in the shadow when the possibilities are strongest for something to happen or something to go wrong. Okay, Mercury rules out communications, computers, phones, travel, electronics, all business and personal communications and documentations, you know. So there's a huge possibility of misunderstandings, miscommunications. Electronics can go haywire. Plans, agreements, contracts can be all fucked up. Okay. Delays, setbacks, and roadblocks. During that period, and especially during the shadow. Now, I believe it's about a week when it gets out of the shadow, but I think the first 3 days, pretty much until the 23rd or the 24th, is the danger zone. Okay, now it's no surprise that it went direct at 9/11. So, what I want to say, because in addition, we have Mercury retrograde in Scorpio 6, tiling the south node, and trining the north node. Okay, so Mercury retrograde makes transits with both the nodes, okay, as it's retrograde, as it stations direct, and as it starts moving forward, it still sextiles the north and the south node. Okay, and then when Mercury moves to the 11th degree, then we have it is at the 11th degree. Sorry, I don't know why I was seeing the 11:11 here. I've been seeing 11:11 a lot. Okay, so careful, because with Mercury in Scorpio, you could literally die from some kind of accident. Okay, your car could die, an agreement could die, a relationship could die. Scorpio indicates death, but it also indicates a transition, a transmutation of energy from one form to another. It's a transformation. Okay, so this could be an accident that changes your life. This could be an agreement that changes your life. This could be some kind of communication that changes the direction of things. With it being at 11 degrees, it might have been something that was part of your goals. Okay, so you may finally get to do something that you've been wanting to do for a while. Now, with the moon in Virgo, there's this, Virgo is purity, the virgin. I want to say women in particular. But let me just read. You guys know I've been tracking the moon, so let me read you what I have under Virgo. Wherever it is. Okay, here it is. Trapped. The pleasure and the pain, to live and die in LA. Caves, under the skin. Moss, herbs, the lungs, respiratory. Vapor, vaping. Paranoia, virus, viral, under the skin. Terrain, subterranean. Territory, government, victim, the victimized, victimizer, victimhood, conspiracy, blame, mind spiral, circular thinking, flaws, micromanaging. It's also a time where some people are seeing triples and sheeples, a time for sacrifices or to sacrifice somebody or something. Below the surface, by the book. Don't do this to me, do this to me. In the last couple of months, as I channeled under Virgo, I also was getting like a meth lab explosion undercover. can of worms, making up, success in government, a ceasefire or a wildfire, spreading, details and precision, evacuations, evacuating. I almost want to say rescuing, but it's more like extracting. Okay, with the sun in Scorpio, sinners and saints, angels and demons. Like I said, pleasure and the pain, conspiracy, witch hunts. All right. So, without further ado, oh wait, I lied. There's more further ado. Got to get to the numbers. Okay, so the numbers of the day is 20 and 16. Okay, so there's 16 would indicate a serving to a partnership. In a partnership, like somebody getting served something, somebody getting what they deserve, somebody getting deserved as if something's being taken away from them, a daily thing. Let's see. 20 is about having to get comfortable with something new. It's a new intimacy or a new property. Now, property doesn't mean a physical property, but it could mean like a property of, like, if it's been hot and sunny and all of a sudden it's cold and clammy and windy and rainy, you know, that is a new property of the atmosphere. New property can be can also be a new place that you're about to call home. Virgo can be critical, high-strung, standoffish, argumentative. They can also be hypochondriacs and a judgmental quality. Okay, so control, skepticism, living in the illusion of common stability. Whew. I'm freezing my butt off. This fan is freezing me. All right, let's see what's going on. Gift and coffin. So for some of you guys, you were waiting for something to end. It was definitely something you wish for, something you've been wanting for a while, and it's it's like you've wanted a heaping serving of something, and now you're getting it. Whatever it is you've been wishing for. I didn't even say the 16 also equals 7, which can be a fantasy, which can be complete destruction. So some of you guys can be victimized, and then others you can secure something that you've been wanting to have on a daily basis. It can be a person, a place, a thing, an idea, a thought, even a possession. Like I was saying, maybe you get to have custody of something, someone. You get to have a possession. Look at that gift handed to you. There you go. Merry Christmas. Okay. Uh-oh, something's going on. Hold on, I'm going to pause you guys. Something's going kooky with my computer. Mercury retrograde, or Mercury direct anyways. Mercury retrograde shadow. Okay, hold on. Anyways, like I says, funny thing, my laptop started working again right before Mercury went retrograde, and now it's, well, it's blinking on and off. It doesn't seem to want to charge, so I'm having issues with it today, but no mind. I already gave you guys the numbers. The additional numbers are 11, 10, and 10. Okay, so actually with the month number and that Mercury retrograde being at 11, Mercury direct being at 11 degrees, we have an 11-11 portal. We also have a 10, 10, and 20. So there's definitely something coming to an end. It's been a particular part of your goal. It's a dream, something that you wish for, something that you deserve. So you're about to get comfortable with it, okay? There's an ending. There's an ending here. Something, a door is closing. The gift of an ending to a situation. Now you're going to have to get comfortable with it, because I almost feel like originally this thing that had happened to you that was taken from you, that took a while to have to get comfortable with, and now this is something returning. This is something coming back. Okay, next set. Thief, false person, and house. I want to say psychic downloads because 3 of them came out together. I don't feel they're really reversed. I feel like this is on hold. So let's see. There's the other number of the day, house, number 20. That could be real estate, a property, a home, or possession of something. 20 indicates, you know, the having to be intimate with something new, or something new that is, I want to say, balancing the cards. False person and thief. This feels like a huge misunderstanding. Somebody wants to leave somebody else behind. False person could indicate miscommunication, or somebody that is up to no good. Some kind of dangerous. But the fire here, this could indicate some kind of fire sign. Could be Leo, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It could also indicate that there's an argument here. This feels like a permanent issue, or a permanent problem, or a permanent end to something. Now, I look at the woman in the picture. She's all in red. She's on fire. Okay, she's angry, but she doesn't look mad. Look at her eyes. She actually looks like she's pretty innocent. This person in the background here, this guy, he's got a red mask on. So this person has a mask of anger. Okay, so this could have been some kind of rage. Yeah. Somebody is a little delusional, and there is some kind of miscommunication, and they have set somebody on fire. They are raging with anger with how this person is viewing them, with the mask that this person wears on, with this red suit that this person is wearing. It is a number 8, so it's about legacy too. I want to say this is a usual thing. This person wears a mask. And then we have the thief card over here. It's a number 24. When I see that, it makes me think of Taurus. Okay, so it can be thief, an indication of taking something. Somebody feels robbed of something. It's this woman here behind the mask. She actually looks like she wants to cry. Somebody's completely unhappy. They feel like, I want to say that time's being stolen from them. It could be the heart. It could be their heart that's being stolen. The gift in the coffin could also mean that somebody backed down. I keep hearing all wrapped up nicely in a bow. I mean, we see the bow over here, but this feels like karma in motion. Okay, let's see what the gift gives. Let's clarify gift. Clarify gift, please. Ooh, I asked to clarify gift, and these came out on that. So let's leave that. Clarify house, please. Okay, running out of cards. Let's get this deck. Can we clarify false person, please? See, we got false person and thief back to back. So it's almost like this property was attained by lies and deception. Like there were ulterior motives. Somebody had some ulterior motives here. Clarify thief. Okay, oh, big chunk fell out over here. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be on thief, but I'm going to leave it for a second because it's touching the goals, but also connected to this. Okay, so present, the lovers, Gemini, a gift. This is about habits and patterns. It is also 6, so like I was saying, the moon is in Virgo, so this is about your day-to-day routine. Gemini, health and service every day. So it's kind of like you're going to start to feel better once you receive this gift. Somebody might say, I belong with you. Sometimes, and I understand why this card came out, it's a number 6, even though it's representative of Gemini. 6 is the 6th house and Virgo, and this card can also represent victim mentality or choosing not to be the victim. So for some of you guys, an unfortunate situation for somebody is like a gift wrapped up in a bow for you. I don't know if it's karma for this somebody who's in crisis, it feels like. They're in crisis. Either the person that is in crisis is a gift to you, or a person having crisis is a gift to you, you know, karma. And we have these cards here. I'll get to that in a second. 10 of Pentacles. Now, the buddy system. Okay, I heard the buddy system. This is somebody who's attached at the hip to you, or somebody that I want to say you can't live without. This is somebody you want near you, with you, every single day. Okay, you want to wrap them in your blanket of love and nurturing and kindness. This could be 2 of a kind. This could be somebody who's a lot like you. It could be your twin flame. It could be a relative. It could be a friend. This is somebody who you have a lot in common with. And then we have coffin. There's a door that is closing. It's also number 19, which is beginnings and endings and moving forward with something new. However, we have the devil and the judgment reversed. Pluto is not in retrograde anymore. Release, let go. Somebody's being let go here. Somebody's releasing their hold, their chains on somebody else. Karma, Judgment Day, not yet. Oh, this is actually 3 cards reversed. I didn't even see that because it was placed sideways. Sun. Ooh. Yeah, somebody does not want to go one step further at all. They don't want to be judged. They're really, really tired. They're probably depressed. This takes a lot of energy to stress. Okay, they don't want to be chained to somebody. They don't want to be in prison. They don't want to be lorded over. They don't want anybody to control them. This is the end to control and dominance of somebody, something. A person, place, a thing, an idea, a situation, a possession, or money. House. Princess of Cups, 8 of Cups, and Justice. Somebody wants to run away. There is a young girl here. Every time I see this, this reminds me of my daughter, Princess of Cups, the Sagittarius. This is an I love you. It's unjaded love. It's fresh. It's pure. It's real. It's not clouded by toxicity. Maybe that's what this is. A purging, wanting to be rid of the toxicity in order to come back home. In more than one way. 8 of Cups is sacrifice, walking away. So somebody could be willing to sacrifice something to come with you. It can be a message of love and offer. See the girl here, she's offering a flower. Can I come with you? I don't care what we have to do. So it's almost like sacrifice, and then we have justice. Okay, Justice is the Libra card. So somebody could be walking away from a Libra. There could be a custody issue having to do with young children, especially a young female that feels victimized in the home. There could be some startling information, some new information. Okay, I've already got the crisis in my head. Okay, and then we have Justice, which is diplomacy, it's dependence, it's women and children. I want to say somebody has to sacrifice a child. They're going to have to sacrifice a child, or the child wants to leave them if this is an older child. Justice can be about agreements, it can be about marriage, it can be about legal actions. And I want to say in regards to women, children, and animals, because those are those who depend on. Okay, the number 30 would mean new information. And I want to say 32, that's XXX. The triple X, that would be Pluto. Okay, so this is, Pluto is karma. The bringer of karma, the bringer of justice. So this is feeling justified. Somebody wants to leave one home and go into another. They want to walk away from one home, or they want to walk away from a Libra, or they want to walk away from some kind of legal contract that is in place, or somebody has to sacrifice a female child, whether it's an animal or a person, to this person, or from this person, or to this agreement, or from this agreement. Where are we now? The moon is in Virgo. Yeah, so this is like justice coming back around again. Then we got false person with Ace of Wands, Seven of Hearts, and the Empress. Ace of Wands is moving. Somebody is so mad. They want out. This is new beginnings. It's an action. So it's the act of physically getting up and moving. Okay, it can be moving in a vehicle, into a house, but this indicates an initiation of some kind of action. Okay, Seven of Hearts is having many options. Sometimes it's not so clear. Sometimes there's under false pretenses. The sun here is catching my eye. So the sun may have lit up some dark places, or there may be some choices that are now coming to the forefront. Somebody's exercising their options. Okay, Empress. Empress is the beautifier. With Mars in Scorpio, there is somebody here that is allowing somebody else to act on their own while they sit back and watch. So this may be the mother of the child, the grandmother, the auntie. This Empress here, it's a number 3. It's the other half of this 6 with the Lover. So this indicates somebody's waiting for somebody else to come back from them. Seven of Hearts can also be delusional. I want to say flying the coop. Somebody flew the coop. Because there seemed to be some kind of confusion and some veil here. They keep bringing my eyes to the sun with the blue around it. So it's almost like, this is a card of options. Things aren't clear. Or there's this illusion. Somebody may have thought that they could relax or sit still. They thought that they had that option to ease, to have that little bit of ease. And then we have these cards. Well, I'm going to look at this first. The Thief with the Ten of Pentacles. We have Ten of Pentacles over here. Okay, so if something is taken from you, it's almost like the universe is supporting you. Other people are behind you as you attempt to get something back, or as you receive back what you initially sacrificed, what now somebody else has to sacrifice back to you. So this is the return. I almost want to say the prodigal son returns, but this is a female. This is a female dog or a female child. Two of Wands. This is about goals and planning. It's a manifestation portal. It's Mars in Aries. Right now, Mars is in Scorpio. Mars is in the 8th house. And this Mars in Aries, this is Mars in the 1st house. So that's 7 houses difference. The 7 houses difference would be in regards to a relationship. So this is relationship goals. So that would be 7 houses. So what you want: action, goals, and planning. Action, clarity, and judgment. So this is an execution of something. Could be an execution of somewhat, but it's an execution of a wish. Of it feels like a long-held dream. Okay, so we have 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Lovers again. Once again, the Lovers. Okay, so the goals is to be paid back. 6 of Pentacles is payback. Okay, it's getting what you deserve. You may have initially put out energy in some other form. You could be receiving it in a different form or the same form. So, you know, if you lent somebody $20 5 years ago, you may be getting that $20 back. Or, you know, somebody may suddenly show up and says, I owe you 20 bucks. I got a weed whacker. Can I weed whack your lawn? You know, something like that. So some of you guys, your goals may have to be, your focus may shift to getting paid or getting payback or getting something back, some kind of possession back. Okay, King of Swords is decisive action. It's also manipulation, strategy, and planning. So there's a lot of planning, a lot of strategy. I want to say the air sign is really catching my attention. So there's a lot of thinking that has to be done. The Lovers. So somebody may have to get up and you got to prepare, you got to prepare, you got to prepare, because you're getting something back, or there is a return. Somebody's getting a return. So yeah, you have to decide to do the right thing. Okay, so somebody has made the decision to act out of integrity, to act out of compassion, to try to diffuse a situation, diffuse the anger in the situation. They're bringing my eyes to the red stars. The red star under Cupid's ass and the red star on the foot. So somebody may have stepped on somebody else's toes, or it looks like the male may have kicked the child in the ass, or spanked the child in the ass. The red star is kind of like an ouch, like a bam. So there may have been something physical going on between, if this is a child, this is between a male and the child, whatever the adult is in care. They may have decided to scold them, yell at them, but there's anger and there's fire here. So somebody didn't go about things the right way. For some, they chose to blame. They chose to blame the victim. Ooh, I just asked to clarify the Lovers. The Tower. Okay, suddenly. The Tower is Mars energy. It's also Uranus energy. Some of you guys, I want to say between 65 and 75, you may have Mars and Uranus pretty close together. The Mars is now in Scorpio, so that is rage. That is like rage against the machine, rage against the controlling, rage against the control factor. Okay, so suddenly somebody wants out. Then we have this chunk of cards. What do we got? Strength, 7 of Cups again, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and 9 of Discs. So there's some crying here. Somebody is being really strong and trying their best to exercise an option. They want things to be different. They might have felt off balance without this thing, without this person, place, or thing that they were missing. The only way that things feel righted is if the possession is returned. 2 of Pentacles can be checks. It can be balance. It can be checks. It can be a bill. For some of you guys, this is an obligation this is an obligation that you've wanted. I want to do this. Look at that. Jupiter in Capricorn to Jupiter in Pisces. The 2 to the 9. Also 7. So again, about partnerships and relationships and dreams coming true. Okay, the difference between Capricorn and Pisces, what do we got? 10, 11, 12, 3. Traveling. A partner is traveling. And then we have 9 of Pentacles, which is about abundance and independence. It's Venus and Virgo, so that's having a lot of interest, not wasting your energy on things that don't concern you. So this is also Mars and Scorpio. Go judgment, making plans, obligations and requirements are being met suddenly. So there was an old structure that's definitely falling apart. Okay, somebody wants out. It's a child. The arrangements are no longer suitable. You know, and after a period of time, people grow, people change, and they need different. They may need more of a challenge, or because they're ascending or getting smarter or getting brighter, things need to be changed a little bit. Transitions are always hard, because especially if you don't know where you're going. Teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach those ideas to others. Career transition. Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Interesting. And courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So somebody here is standing up for their beliefs, and they're standing pretty strong is what it looks like. It's like they're refusing to go any further. They want to go back to where I want to say they want to return the status quo. Okay, they want to go back into the same situation, but the elements are different. The elements are better. So this is, I want to try this again. I didn't like where I've been all this time. I never should have given this away, never should have been taken this away, never should have left in the first place. So there's somebody here who wants to try the same relationship with a different set of circumstances. lineage. Yep, has to do with family. Family, friends, neighbors. Not neighbors, excuse me. Families and friends, because your friends are your chosen family, right? Okay, check this out. And I've been seeing 444 a lot. 4 is Mars, so that would indicate tower and actions, you know, with this Ace of Wands over here. Kupuna, ancestors. It is a number 44, lineage, which indicates controlling actions. My intention is to honor my lineage by listening deeply to the memories in my body and transmuting detrimental energy into love and light. Your elders and ancestors, back to the beginning of time, live in your DNA. By listening to your thoughts, your body, and your responses to life, you can know your ancestors. Anything that bothers you is a clue that there is a detrimental memory in your cells. By proactively sending compassion, love, and forgiveness to yourself and your relations, you can heal from within and offer healing energy to your lineage, horizontally and vertically through time. So this really is truly is family healing. It may not be all the family, but there may have been some tearing apart initially, and now that tear is being mended. And it's mostly because of another tear, a different tear that I don't know if it's going to get resolved, because, you know, there's a band-aid that's being placed on the initial tear, and now we have a second tear because the situation is toxic now. It's no longer the right thing, the right situation, so it's time to move on. Arrivals and departures. Okay, so I'm also getting arrivals and departures too. So I think, what was it, Black Moon Lilith with Venus yesterday or something? This is a time when a relationship leaves your life, okay, to prep the way for bigger and better, more appropriate ones. So this is very relevant, okay? And then also with Mercury trining the node, somebody may finally be able to speak exactly how they feel. Okay, that's mine, that belongs to me. I don't want you to leave, I want you to come back. I never wanted to leave. I've always wanted to come back. Okay, so this is about, you know, people, places, things, relationships, objects, money, and physical possessions. Like I don't know, let's say I had this and I broke up with my boyfriend and he took my crystal and all I did was want it back. Okay, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Come on in, Hope.